Joshua.
Dado todo un nombre.
You. But yeah. I don't know, but recently I've been playing Skyrim. Not Skyrim. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online, which is obviously, if you know anything about Skyrim, you know that they're basically like pretty much the same game, really, technically. And that got me thinking about something because it's a video game. I've been playing it, and that low key got me thinking a little bit about how there's a lot of men, and I say men, I mean men, like grown ass adults. I'm talking like 18 plus, 20 plus, that have hobbies a lot like gaming. And I don't like calling it gaming. I feel like it makes me cringe a little bit, but what else am I gonna say? You know what I mean? But like gaming, gamers. You got motherfuckers who do D&D, LARPing, like role playing, whatever, bro. You got dudes in the car community, which I'm a big fan of. I'm a huge car guy, by the way, huge car guy. And you got a lot of men in the game community, car guy community, airsoft community, things of that nature, things that are usually hobbies dominated by men. And whenever a woman wants to join, they get all like super misogynistic about it, bro. And I be thinking to myself, like, that shit's really fucked up, bro. Like, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? I think it's just some like lame ass behavior too, because like 9 times out of 10, the same motherfuckers who be like trying to like isolate women from their hobbies and like exclude them and shit, and like make every hobby that they have like a boys only club type shit, like all that weird lame nigga shit. Those same exact people, bro, those same exact people are the same people who don't have a girlfriend, don't have a wife. They're always walking around going, like, oh, where the hoes at, They get no play, they have no huzz, right? And they're always complaining about how they're like virgins who can't talk to women. And it's like, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? Like, if you're a guy and you want to, get a girlfriend or like be around more women and shit, you gotta like actively let them participate in like the hobbies and like the activities that like you do. You know what I mean? You can't just be, I don't know how to explain it other better than that. You can't just be excluding them from the shit that you do if you want to be around them. And I think in general, I think it's just kind of lame because, it kind of goes with that saying, which I feel like it's so cringy to say this, but it goes with that saying of like, one bad apple spoils the batch. You know what I mean? Where you can have one dude who's like really misogynistic towards women and like says all this like mean bad shit to women basically, and then they don't want to join a hobby anymore, and then the regular dudes who are like part of that hobby who don't mind, like they don't get a chance to be around those women, and then the women themselves, they don't get to be able to participate in a hobby and build community and find fellowship and friendship with motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And I think overall it's just really bad. So that's why I think we should like put more effort into like calling out like misogynistic behavior like that, and like weird like immature like exclusionist like behavior, because this is weird. Honestly, it's dead ass weird, especially if you're like older than 18. Mind you, I'm not saying it's okay just because of you're young. Oh, do whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm not. But like, come on, bro. If you're like above 18, bro, like being any kind of phobic is like, it's just cringy, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. It's kind of cringy. Like, you're telling me you're 24 and you're still racist, bro? Like, what, dude? Like, come on, bro. In current year too, like, come on, bro. Like, that just is corny, But yeah, man, that's just something I thought about though, because I think in general, discrimination in general is just really bad. Racial discrimination, gender discrimination, it's all bad, bro, and it's not good for anybody. It just isolates people, makes everyone hate each other more, especially when right now, like, I feel like a big problem in America specifically is a class problem. I think it's really a working class versus rich people problem right now. You know what I mean? I think it's really a poor person versus a rich person problem right now. And, obviously rich people, they're going to want us to fight and argue amongst ourselves about stupid things like our gender or skin color or like, you know what I mean? Or this like cringy like identity politics stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't know.